Hello and welcome again from the Cricketers Academy Purvachal, and we are welcoming you to Bima Tech presents Royal Champions Trophy Season 5 Amateur powered by Jersey Speed. This is match number 10 between Lainas Sports Club and Dhaka Indians, and this is a very important game for both teams, especially for Lainas, who yet to register their first win in this tournament. And for that, we will be looking forward to the toss and the decisions from the winning captain, and for that, to find out what they are going to choose, the winning captain I'm talking about, Akib, is out there in the middle with the captains.
Welcome to the toss of Biotech Royal Champions Trophy Amateur Season 5 Match 10, the match between Lainas Sports Club versus Dhaka Indians. And I have the two captains with me. Please, captains, toss the coin. Tails is a call from Dhaka Indians. It's head. So, Lainas Sports Club have won the toss. So, the decision is that Lainas Sports Club has won the toss and they will be bowling first.
So the toss ceremony cut short there due to the extreme heat. Players are not willing to spend a second more than that is required out there. And the news is Lainas Sports Club, they won the toss and they elected to bowl first. No surprise there. And of course, we were talking about the points table where in Group B, Lainas Sports Club, they are at the rock bottom, and their net run rate is not also giving them a happy news, negative 1.5. That is Dhaka Indians, on the other hand, with one win and one loss from their two games, with a net run rate of negative 0.291. They are sitting at number 2, and they are also sitting quite comfortably compared to Amateurs Cricket Club. So definitely Dhaka Indians, they will not be under much pressure in this game. They just will want to win this game and secure their place, and they want to go through the next round, that is the semi-final. On the other hand, it is a very difficult task for the Lainas to keep them in the contention of the semi-finals. First, yes, they have to win this game, and second, they have to win big. As we can already see, the fielders, the players from Lainas Sports Club, they are already taking the field in an anticipation of a great bowling innings first up in this game. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors, EBF, Euro Bangla Foundation, Cloud Live, the broadcasting partner, and NR Sports Management, who are in charge of the online scoring. We can also see the opening batters of Dhaka Indians. They are out there along with the umpires as well, Mr. Ghazi Hassan Shamim and Mojurul Hassan, two umpires. They already officiated the first game today, which we saw that Bando Design at the end of the day won it quite comfortably by 49 runs. And of course, we will want this game to go down the wire, and of course we will want to see a tightly fought contest. So we are all set now for the first ball. Last moment adjustments in the field taking place. The same wicket will be used that was used in the first game today. Pace to start the proceedings. First ball. Onto the good length and pretty interesting shot to attempt from the batter. This is the first ball of the game and he wanted to heave it over long on region, and that ball was way outside off stump and he tried to drag it from there. Interestingly, Raihan coming for the second ball, this time much closer to the stumps, will be the first runs on the board. Unbearable heat out there, and the humidity is pretty high as well. That made it even more uncomfortable for the players, for the umpires out there. Extra bounce surprised the batter. The occasion from the bowler. This is the ground 2 of Cricketers Academy at Purvachal. The newer facilities comparing to the available ones for these kind of tournaments. It has 2 grounds and this is the ground 2, which is the slightly bigger one than the other. Pretty high scoring grounds, beautiful batting wickets. Extra bounce once again. So the new ball in this first over is talking. Raihan definitely is enjoying. We saw quite a high scoring game in the first one. Bandhu Design the bat at first after losing the toss. They scored 209 in their allotted 20 overs. On the good length that occasion, the batter tried to open the face of the bat and guide it towards the third run region for a single, but he failed to do that. Went straight to the backward point. Pulled away, Saddam. The connection was good and he found the gap as well. That is the first boundary. Not a good bowling from Raihan. Straight down the leg side slightly, and that was enough for Saddam. 4 to end the first over, 5 for no loss. Let's have a look at it again. Shuffling across the stumps. It was not that short, but the pace was not there as well. And that is what made it easier for the batter Saddam. Jubair, the new bowler. So straight away, spin has been introduced. In the first game, we saw from both the teams relying heavily on the spinners. Not surprisingly, the conditions are pretty difficult for the pace bowlers, and this is a belter of a batting wicket. And on occasion, spinners got some purchase out of the wicket. We need to see if Jobair gets some. Oh, beautifully bowled. Krishna was playing for some turn out there, but it went straight with the angle, beating the edge of the batter. Shajal, the wicketkeeper, he was also fogged. That kept low. That kept really, really low. And this is gonna be interesting. The pitch is definitely gonna behave a bit differently. We can see hints of that comparing to the first game. This is only the second over. Relatively harder ball. And we can see the lack of bounce already troubling the batters. Krishna once again trying to go big, trying to go hard there over mid wicket, trying to play against the turn. Missed it completely. So 3 dot balls on the trot, putting some pressure on the batter. Will be a single this time. Krishna opened his account, played a lot of shots. The 6 balls he faced so far for only a single. This is good bowling from Jobair. He's not trying too many things. He's not trying a lot of varieties out there. Quite a new cherry in his hands. And he is trying to maintain the correct line and length. Only 2 of the second over. After 2 overs, Dhaka Indians 7 for no loss. Raihan will continue. Considered a boundary and a leg by in his first over. Bowled decently. Oh, inside edge. Could have easily been dragged onto the stumps, but that occasion luck was on Saddam's side. I'm a bit surprised to see that there was no attempt to take a single there. The fielder was quite deep in that fine leg region. Not really sure what was the reason there. This is only the 3rd over, only 7 on the board. Both batters should be fresh. And that's the reason he wants to hit boundaries. And what a boundary he got there. 6 of them. Slightly fuller, slightly over pitched. That occasion from Raihan. And Saddam, who has already hit a boundary in the first over, this time goes over the top. Straight down the ground. Look at that shot. Look at the balance he had after playing that shot. That's the first 6 of the innings. This time pick the length quickly. Slightly short. And that was the mistake Raihan made through that vacant mid-wicket region. A boundary after the 6 he hit in the previous ball. Again, slightly short, and it was there to hit. So this is a good start from Saddam and Dhaka Indians. Raihan, after quite a decent first over, this time he is being expensive. .64, so definitely pressure will be on the bowler. He needs to do the limiting job now for the rest of the over. A bit tentative about that push from Saddam. No harm done though. I guess this is smart cricket from Saddam. Definitely he does not want to get carried away. Good comeback after being hit for consecutive boundaries. Raihan definitely is trying to find the right channel. The pitch has been slowed down quite significantly compared to the first game. In the first innings, we saw how well the ball was coming onto the bat, even in the latter part of the second innings. But now, only into the third over, and we could already see signs of slowness on the pitch, signs of low bounce. Upishly played straight into the hand. I was talking about slow bounce, but on that occasion, that bounce surprised Saddam, and he could not control that shot. Straight to the fielder, and there's the first blood drawn. Let's have a look at it again. A bit tentative about that push. Outside edge flew it towards that fielder, and that was a smart grab. So Saddam got the start but could not continue for a longer period of time. Has to depart after scoring 15 of 11, 17 for 1 after 2.5. (17 for 1). Wicket on the last delivery of the previous over from Raihan. He had to concede a 6 and a 4, but he had the final laugh. So definitely a good comeback from Lainas. Saddam, who was looking dangerous, already sent back to the pavilion, and Rohit is the new batter who will be on the non-striking end as the over concluded. Krishna struggling a bit. Only a single he scored so far of the 6 balls he played. Lainas Sports Club. We were talking about the point table and we were talking about the net run rate. This is going to be very, very difficult for Lainas Cricket Club to stay in contention, to stay in the race to the semi-finals. But I think they will not want to think that far ahead. First thing first, they won the toss, elected to field first, and of course they want to bowl on the right channel and they want to restrict the opponent for as low score as they could, and then do the calculations, do the maths, and go out there, try to chase that as quickly as they could. Change in the bowling. Shaun has been introduced in that. number 26. Wobbly kind of bowler. You cannot really categorize him to this off spinner category or medium pace, something in between. Pretty slow through the air.